This is a sight that almost all of us are familiar with. Our cities, our centers of commerce and growth, are crumbling under an ever-increasing burden. And as India grows, the need of the hour is to develop new cities and new centers for growth.
Hello and welcome to our special series Building India, where we are looking at infrastructure projects that can transform the country. Today the spotlight is on the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, a corridor of prosperity that will bring with it many new cities and towns and many new aspirations.
It all starts from here. This small hamlet on the outskirts of Delhi is all set for its state with history. For it is from here that the ambitious Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor would start and would run all the way to Mumbai, covering over 1,483 kilometers and passing through 6 states. It is tipped to be the biggest infrastructure project ever and claims to transform the future of the nation. But what is the essence of the project and why is it necessary? That is the first thing we asked when we caught up with Amitabh Kant, the CEO of the DMIC project.
See, it's very important for India to grow at 9 to 10% for a very long period, on a very sustained basis for a period of next 3 decades. And historically, this has been done by Japan post-World War II. It was done by a very small country like Singapore, later by Korea, and recently by China. Now, if you look at all these countries, the logistic costs in these countries is substantially lower than India. In India, it's as high as about 12.5% of your GDP as compared to about 6.5% in Japan. There's a dedicated freight corridor project which links up Delhi to Mumbai, which is a container train which will only carry containers, which is being done by the Indian Railways. It will only carry containers, and this is the first container rail train which will happen in India. And both sides of this, when you do a new container train, it provides an opportunity for you to create new manufacturing cities. It provides an opportunity for you to do new urbanization, and it provides an opportunity for you to move goods far more quicker, far more faster into areas where there is consumption and into your ports for purposes of exports. So what the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor is really doing is using the backbone of the corridor.
Is robust and yet uniform, fast and yet sustainable. In Gujarat, creating big is a passion. Being innovative is a habit, and excellence is a way of life. Gujarat's growth model propels the economy, realizes projects and enriches lives. With this strong legacy and its unrelenting enterprise, Gujarat is now ready to become a global business hub. The aim is to make Gujarat a globally preferred place to live in and to do business. Among many, an important step in this direction is to create world-class mega locations for economic activities. Gujarat is setting up special investment regions, or SIRs. These SIRs are in
Welcome back, everyone. India is one of the world's fastest expanding economies, but the country's infrastructure is antiquated and cannot handle the demands of an information technology-based economy. Now the government is hoping to build so-called smart cities to address that shortcoming. CCTV's Shweta Bajaj reports.
Urban India is getting crowded. Migration to cities is increasing by the year, and that's what's behind the Indian government's focus on creating so-called smart cities, ones that use information technology to solve urban problems and facilitate city management. India has invested $1.2 billion so far and is looking to attract more funding from private investors and from abroad.
Smart town means everything, right from the urban infrastructure to the way we transact business in that particular town, the way we take care of social sector, that means